I was sitting on a bench near the beach one day, and I saw a tricycle approaching. It looked like it might make a good picture when he would pass me by. So I grabbed my camera, and as he passed, I got this shot. By some stroke of good luck, the background made it a great picture. As usual, I projected the scene onto a canvas, made a pencil sketch, and started filling in the shapes. The large grass area came first, then a couple of dark shapes to start getting a feel for the range of values that the painting would have. It was a bright, sunny day, so there would be a lot of contrast. Therefore, I wanted the values to go from pure white to solid black to give me that contrasty look. I worked with acrylic paint up to this point because it dries quicker, it's easier to clean up the brushes, and since there was no blending to do, it's a good choice. I was trying to match the differences in values of the shapes to get a feel for the relationships to each other. Was a shape lighter or darker than the one next to it, and by how much? For color, I only wanted to get a rough approximation, since I would be covering it all with oil paint later anyway. Here I switched to oil paint. Now I needed to get the colors right as well as the values. I only did part of the colored towel and tricycle in this sitting because it was kind of tedious work, and I needed to get away from it for a while. Finally finished that towel and picnic basket. There was a lot of work on that towel with all those folds and colors. Next came the boy and a few finishing touches on the towel. Of course, as I filled in more shapes, I would have to modify some of my original colors and values to get the right relationships between them. I'll be doing this all the way through to the finished painting. Okay, now came the lady. You'll notice her general skin color is slightly different than the boy's. She had a better tan in case you hadn't noticed. Then came the rest of the tricycle and a few little odds and ends in the background. Again, all those mechanical parts were kind of tedious, but that's what adds interest to the painting. Added a few strokes of paint to the grass to give just a suggestion of detail. Not much of a change here. It was very subtle, and I certainly didn't want to get into trying to paint every blade of grass. The grass was not supposed to be the main point of interest in the scene anyway. Check out my website at the address on the screen, and have fun painting.